Hello, everyone, and welcome back. New episode here from the Pacific Northwest, Arsenal Fan TV America. I'm going to start right away by the not so good news, to be honest, which is the departure of the 23-year-old Emile Smith-Rowe. Academy player. Fulham came in, and also Crystal Palace came in, and they both offered Arsenal about £27 million in that neighborhood. Arsenal said no. They were holding on to a new club record selling any of the players, and that is £35 million. Fulham came back yesterday and told Arsenal that they are willing to pay the fees. So now, Emile Smith-Rowe will go back to London, of course. Now they're in Los Angeles to get medical and to go through a medical so he can complete the move. And that is the reason that he did not play yesterday here in the United States when Arsenal went and took on Bournemouth. Of course, we all know the Cherries, Premier League team, and we drew. We drew with them 1-1. Not the best of results, to be honest with you. And this is the first game that we play with fans, first game of the season, first friendly. Of course, Leyton Orient, that was closed doors. And by the way, at that game, Emile Smith-Rowe actually captained Arsenal, and it might be his farewell game. It was sad not to see him yesterday, or he didn't start, but Mikel Arteta came out after the game and he says there's a lot behind the scenes going on and whatnot, but we would have at least liked the opportunity as fans to say goodbye to one of our academy players and one of the players that we all loved. He's a very talented young English footballer, again, 23 years old, so to me, that's sad news. I would never want a young man like him to go. Don't forget, season 2021-22, he scored 11 goals, and it was the most for the club. So, again, good player. Another good player looking to depart the Gunners. Hopefully it doesn't happen this time, and we're all hopeful, is Nelson. I don't want to see him go. I think he's a game changer for Arsenal. He's one of those subs that when they come on, guess what? He's always lethal. He scores, and he's proven that year in, year out. So I wouldn't let him go. I would try to keep him. But of course, him or another player that might be leaving also is Eddie Nketiah. And Eddie Nketiah, yes, I would say okay for that one because he might find his feet somewhere else because Eddie's going the other direction, unfortunately. And as a captain yesterday for Arsenal, he was not great. He was disappointing. And he didn't even score. So Eddie Nketiah might be on his way out. Thomas Partey might be on his way out. We're seeing a lot of changes happening here. As we said earlier, unfortunately, Emile Smith-Rowe is the first to depart the club after the agreed fee of £35 million between Arsenal Football Club and Fulham Football Club. Good luck to Emile Smith-Rowe. Again, hate to see you go, but it is what it is. That's football. And now we stay with the players that we have that we said they're going to leave. Now, we talked about Eddie Nketiah. Nelson, we don't want him to leave. Thomas Partey, that's another, we don't want him to leave. But why is Thomas Partey linked to a move? Is because we're talking to Fabian Ruiz, the Spanish midfielder, of course, we saw at the Euro, and he was exceptional. But I'm just not sure that PSG will let him go. Also, another midfielder we're talking to is Sergi Roberto from Barcelona. We saw him leaving earlier in the summer. So he's no longer with Barca. He's a free agent. And we might bring in the 32 years old. He's not bad. Maybe a little bit seasoned. But, it won't be a bad signing if Thomas Partey leaves. However, a Fabian Ruiz is the only player that I would accept to replace a Thomas Partey, which I think is irreplaceable. I think he's a great player. Never, we've never seen his full potential, injuries. He was sitting outside last year, plenty. I don't know. I don't know what happened with Thomas Partey, but again, I wouldn't let him go. Another midfielder is Eze Eberechi. Eze, we're talking to him also, the Crystal Palace midfielder, English young man that featured for England in the Euro. He was good. So now it's us and City trying to get him. So, of course, that's going to be a battle. And that's, again, another strong midfielder. I would love for him to join Arsenal. And last but not least, of course, there's a list of players, but the ones we're focused on are the ones that are, most important or they near completion here. And one that we were surprised today to see is Nico Williams. Reports said that he himself come out and said that Arsenal is his preferred destination. So is that true? Can he come to Arsenal? Of course, that would be the signing of the season. The young man is very, very talented, young, strong, powerful, can score goals, can play in different positions also. We saw him on the wing, left wing for Spain. Can play on the right wing, I have no doubt. I'm not sure Barcelona will get their will to have him reunite with Lamine Yamal. So hopefully Arsenal will win this battle, and hopefully he signs for Arsenal like he said he wanted. And another one that is going to probably go, Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal put a £35 million price tag on Ramsdale. It seems like this is the price for the Arsenal ongoing players. They don't want to let him go for less than $35 million. And we saw they did that with Emile Smith-Rowe, and they got their money. Of course, he's a quality player. To me, that's a bargain. If I saw Emile Smith-Rowe out there as Arsenal and go buy him for 50, 60 million, I'm a very happy fan. But now we're letting him go for 35. Again, it is what it is. Ramsdale might be going. And again, to me, that's sad. Quality goalkeeper. Did well for us. I liked Aaron Ramsdale, but we know, of course, as for so many players, fallout with Mikel Arteta was the reason, I think, after all these reports and after all we've read, that is the main reason for Ramsdale to leave Arsenal, is because of his problem with Mikel Arteta. And one final deal we're going to talk about also that's already finalized is the 22-year-old Italian left back or center back. He's a left footer, a defender, so call him whatever you want. He just played for Italy at the Euros, and the one game he was actually suspended, they lost. They didn't lose because he wasn't playing, but he did not lose playing for Italy at the Euros. They lost when he was not playing, which of course is Riccardo Calafiori. Again, Italian defender, promising young man. So hopefully we fix that problem on the left back side. Hopefully he is the answer. We'll see. I saw Jurrien Timber also coming back yesterday. Played a great game. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where he plays. And I know Timber can play anywhere. Even this guy can play in midfield, can play at a center defender, can play as a right back, as a left back. He's got the package. One of the best signings we had so far. Unfortunately, of course, his injury last year prevented him from playing, but he's back this year and it's like a new signing for us. Anyways, yes, we were able to win the game yesterday on penalties, but let me just kind of mention this real quick. It's kind of weird, but I'm going to say it. That game would have gone to penalties no matter what. Yeah, the result didn't matter, even if there was a winner, right? Yes, weird. Maybe because it is a preseason, so coaches want to see their players taking penalties. So maybe that's something that they agreed, but that's what this tournament is. They let you take penalties no matter what, if you're winning the game or losing the game. But we were able to draw the game, and then we go and win it on penalty kicks. So I don't know if you're going to consider this a tie or a win, but we won on penalty kicks. And again, that was the first game of preseason. Next, we're staying in Los Angeles, and which was weird, by the way. Yesterday's game, half the stadium was full. Now, hold on. Come here to the Northwest, I guarantee you, a full stadium. So I'm not sure why Arsenal chose this particular area to play in California. And again, half a stadium, they could have done better. There's a lot of Arsenal fans around the USA. I'm sure millions of Arsenal fans that would love the opportunity for Arsenal to visit their towns. And I guarantee it, more than half of these cities will give you a full house. So it wasn't cool to see, as an Arsenal fan, a half a stadium. However, next I think they play in the Sophie Stadium. We'll see. And that's a big stadium. And we'll see it full because, again, we're playing who on Saturday, 27th? Manchester United. It's never a friendly between Arsenal and Manchester United. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I want to welcome all our new fans to our channel. And thank you very, very much for watching. And I will see you after the Manchester United game. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go get that win. Thank you and have a great rest of your week. Bye now.